Let us begin by settling into this moment just as it is. We pause here together in the quiet that comes before the day unfolds. We let the hurry fall away, even if only for these few minutes. We notice our breath, the rise and fall that has carried us through the night and into this morning. We are here, and that is enough for now. In this stillness, we turn our attention toward all that holds us, all that sustains us, all that we cannot see but somehow know is present. We give thanks for the gift of waking, for another day given to us without our asking. We are grateful for the breath in our lungs, for the beating of our hearts, for the light that finds its way into this day. We give thanks for the simple fact of being alive, for the chance to begin again, for the people we will encounter today, for the ordinary kindness that moves quietly between us, for the small gestures that hold more weight than we realize. We are grateful for the roof over our heads, for the food that nourishes us, for the water that sustains us. We give thanks for the ability to see, to hear, to touch, to move through the world. We offer our gratitude. Even for the struggles we carry, we give thanks, knowing that they too are part of what shapes us, part of what deepens our understanding. We acknowledge the weight we carry into this day, the things left undone, the words we wish we had said differently, the moments we cannot take back. We bring all of this into the light, not to judge ourselves, but simply to see clearly. We recognize that we are imperfect, that we stumble, that we sometimes hurt others without meaning to. And we ask for the grace to forgive ourselves, to learn from what has been, and to move forward with gentleness. We ask for the humility to see ourselves as we truly are, neither inflating our goodness nor dwelling in shame. We seek the balance that allows us to be honest about our limitations while still believing we are worthy of love and care. Help us to remember that growth is slow, that change happens in small increments, that we do not need to be perfect to be whole. Give us patience with ourselves, especially in the moments when we feel we are not enough. Remind us that our worth does not depend on our productivity, our achievements, or the approval of others. We are valuable simply because we are here, simply because we breathe, simply because we belong to the great web of life that holds us all. As we move into this day, we ask for clarity of mind and steadiness of heart. Help us to see what is truly important, to distinguish between what is urgent and what is essential. Give us the wisdom to know when to act and when to wait, when to speak and when to remain silent. Guide us toward choices that reflect our deepest values, even when those choices are difficult or unpopular. Help us to listen more deeply, not just to the words others say, but to the feelings beneath the words, to the needs that go unspoken. May we be slow to judge and quick to understand. May we approach each person we meet today with curiosity rather than assumption, with openness rather than defensiveness. Help us to remember that everyone we encounter is carrying something we cannot see, some burden or sorrow or fear that shapes how they move through the world. Give us compassion for the struggles of others and help us to respond with kindness even when it is not easy. Especially when someone frustrates us or disappoints us, help us to pause before reacting. Remind us that our first impulse is not always our wisest impulse, that we have the capacity to choose our response rather than simply reacting from habit or hurt. May we be generous in our interpretations, willing to give others the benefit of the doubt, willing to believe that most people are doing the best they can with what they have. And when we are wronged, when someone speaks harshly to us or treats us unfairly, give us the strength to protect ourselves without hardening our hearts. Help us to set boundaries that are firm but not cruel, to stand up for ourselves without tearing others down. We ask for the courage to be vulnerable, to let others see us as we truly are, to risk connection even when it feels safer to hide. Remind us that true intimacy requires honesty, that relationships deepen not through perfection, but through the willingness to be known. Help us to speak our truth with kindness, to express our needs without aggression, to ask for what we want without demanding it. And when others share their truth with us, help us to receive it with grace, even when it is hard to hear. Give us the strength to apologize when we have caused harm, to admit when we are wrong, to make amends when we are able. Help us to release the need to be right, to win every argument, to have the last word. May we value peace more than victory, connection more than control. We ask for presence today, for the ability to be fully here rather than lost in worry about the future or regret about the past. Help us to notice the small beauties that surround us, the warmth of sunlight, the taste of our morning coffee, the sound of a voice we love. Remind us that life is not only found in the big moments, the milestones and achievements, but also in the quiet, ordinary moments that make up most of our days. May we not rush through this day as if it were an obstacle to overcome, but move through it with attention and care. Help us to be gentle with our bodies, to honor our need for rest, to listen when we are tired or in pain. Give us the wisdom to know our limits, to say no when we need to ask for help when we cannot do something alone. May we treat ourselves with the same kindness we would offer to a dear friend, the same patience we would show to a child who is learning. We ask for resilience today, for the ability to meet difficulty without collapsing, to face challenge without losing hope. When things do not go as planned, when we encounter obstacles or disappointments, help us to adapt rather than despair. Remind us that setbacks are not failures, that detours are not dead ends, that we have survived hard things before and can do so again. Give us the faith to believe that even when we cannot see the way forward, there is a way, and we will find it step by step. Help us to trust the process of our lives, to believe that we are being shaped and formed even through the difficulties, even through the waiting. May we not demand that everything makes sense right now, but allow mystery to remain mystery, allow some questions to go unanswered. Give us the peace that comes from surrendering control, from accepting that we cannot manage every outcome, from trusting in something larger than ourselves. Help us to do what is ours to do, and to release what is not ours to carry. May we be responsible without being controlling, engaged without being consumed. We hold in our hearts now all those who are suffering, all those who are lonely, all those who are afraid. We think of those who are grieving, those who are sick, those who are struggling to make ends meet. We think of those who feel forgotten, those who feel unseen, those who wonder if anyone cares. May they know somehow that they are not alone, that they are held in the thoughts and prayers of others, that their lives matter. We ask that we might be instruments of comfort today, that we might notice who needs a kind word, a helping hand, a moment of attention. Help us to be generous with our time, our resources, our presence, knowing that what we give comes back to us in ways we cannot predict. May we contribute to the healing of the world in whatever small ways we can, not out of obligation or guilt, but out of genuine care. As we prepare to step into the activities of this day, we ask for one more thing. Help us to carry this sense of peace with us, this quiet center that we have touched in these moments of prayer. When the day grows loud or chaotic, may we remember that we can return here, to this stillness, to this breath, to this grounding. May we move through the hours ahead with intention and grace, with kindness toward ourselves and others. May we do our work with care, speak our words with thought, make our choices with wisdom, and at the end of this day may we be able to lay our heads down in peace, knowing that we did what we could, that we showed up as fully as we were able. We give thanks once more for this day, for this life, for this breath. We give thanks for the love that surrounds us, seen and unseen. We give thanks for the chance to begin again, to try again, to love again. May we go forward now with open hearts and steady spirits. May we be a blessing to those we meet. May we walk gently on this earth. And may we rest in the knowledge that we are held, we are loved, and we are never truly alone. Amen.